DA has made an announcement. I guess they're going to send the indictment and then make the arrangements to have him brought into New York next week, get him fingerprinted, get the mug shot, get their optics that they wanted, go after the Orange Man bad, make an example of him to their political rivals. But yeah, it's not 100% yet, but that seems to be the plan.
The Daily Mail reports that the former president, who is currently in Florida, is expected to be formally charged, after which the Manhattan District Attorney's Office will reach out to Trump and his Secret Service detail to make arrangements for his surrender. The whole gist of this case is that he checked a box, said, I paid $130,000 to my attorney to stop this from costing me more money through attorneys, and he filed his illegal fee, which it was. He says, in every prosecution, we follow the law without fear or favor to uncover the truth. On Monday, Jim Jordan sent a letter to Bragg's office saying, in light of the serious consequences of your actions, we expect that you will testify about what plainly appears to be a politically motivated prosecutorial decision. Here it is. Dear Mr. Bragg, the letter began, you are about to engage in an unprecedented abuse of prosecutorial authority. The indictment of a former president of the United States and current declared candidate for that office. This indictment comes after years of your office searching for a basis, any basis, on which to bring charges, ultimately settling on a novel legal theory untested anywhere in the country, and one that federal authorities have already declined to pursue. If these reports are accurate, your actions will erode confidence in the even-handed application of justice. The possible indictment stems from an alleged $130,000 hush money payment made to porn star Stormy Daniels in 2016 over an alleged sexual encounter the two had in 2006. His former attorney, Michael Cohen, has already pled guilty to charges over the payment in 2018 and was sentenced to 3 years in prison. Jordan noted that by 2019, federal prosecutors determined that no additional people would be charged alongside Cohen.
I think it's time to retaliate against all of these prosecutors that are doing this stuff. I mean, they all have a pattern. They're all the Soros guys. So what is he doing meddling around in our legal system? And they've politicized the machinery here. It's just like they've politicized all these other federal offices. But this is on another level. And yeah, there is no case here. They're trumping this up, as you said, pun intended. And it doesn't make any sense. It's total hypocrisy. As MJ Sedona says, there's been all kinds of these types of payoffs that happened with Bill Clinton in the past, Paula Jones or Jennifer Flowers. I mean, these little payoffs. It's just something that happened from 2006, but then they didn't report it on their election when they ran in 2016 or something like that.
I don't even
saying, you didn't report that on your when you ran for president. So technically, that's not.
It wasn't reported. It was legal fees. It was, hey, lady, shut the hell up. This is going to end up costing me more than $130,000. I got bigger fish to fry. You're a liar. She admitted she was a liar in court. She's been ordered to pay Trump $300,000 for defamation. In order to avoid the hassle of the legal process, you paid to have a non-disclosure written, hey, lady, shut up and go away. We're done with this. Calling it hush money doesn't admit guilt, and it doesn't mean that a crime has been committed. It means, lady, shut up.
So Senator Rand Paul, son of Ron Paul, calling for the jailing of the New York District Attorney for abuse of power. Basically, I think Rand is saying is if you got a prosecutor who's ignoring crimes happening every single day in his jurisdiction and instead chooses to go back many years ago to use something about porn star hush money payments, that's an example of using a political agenda and weaponizing the office.
Bragg should be brought up on charges for prosecutorial misconduct and disbarred. The weaponization of the DOJ has to be stopped. And a Trump indictment would be a disgusting abuse of power. The DA should be in jail, per Senator Rand's tweet. But comparatively, we're talking about Jennifer Flowers. We're talking about, who was the other one?
Paula Jones.
I can see her. Paula Jones, Bill Clinton. Remember what Hillary Clinton got slapped for her role in paying for that fake Steele dossier that was used to levy an entire witch hunt to ruin President Trump's first term. She had to pay a small fine and call it a day on election interference, collusion, a coup attempt. That's essentially what it was. It was a coup attempt. She only had to pay a little fine. But Trump disclosing 130 in this checkbox, but not this checkbox, is allegedly a felony. I mean, like we're living in a cuckoo clock. These people must think we're a little slow.
No, they're feeding their base because they love it. They've been out for Trump arrest for so long, and now they finally think they have something, but they really don't. They're really reaching and well overreaching, and it might make sense to their base, but for the rest of the country, it doesn't make any sense. It's insane. It'd be one thing if it was like like Hunter Biden's laptop or something. Like there was actual business deals with Russia or Ukraine or what have you, and they were swindling taxpayer dollars. Then I might be supportive of the DA. Like, oh wow, I can't believe Trump was involved in all that really shady, awful stuff. Maybe he does deserve to get arrested. But for this is totally absurd. Doesn't make any sense. And when you have and it's the double standard, of course, of all the crime, and then of course the pattern of George Soros meddling around. So it's not going to go the way they think it is. And as Chris Rock has said, or as other people have said, it's just going to make people, like Trump even more. So
it will just make him stronger.